Hey guys, what's up? So this video may look familiar because, well, I may look familiar in this video. Setting may look familiar in this video because I'm pre-filming. So the last week's video that you saw, wearing the same necklace and dress, I look exactly the same because pre-filming. Hello. So yeah, today is going to be another story time. This one is about the time when I was 7 years old and I got attacked by a dog twice. Fun fact, the dog lived with me. Fun fact, the dog used to be really nice. Fun fact, the dog used to be my friend. Fun fact, there are no more fun facts because it wasn't fun at all. Okay, so let's get into the story. So me and my mom, like the last one, it was just me and my mom because my sister hadn't been, my mom wasn't pregnant with my sister yet. I was 7. My mom had my sister when I was 10. So, it's obviously just me and my mom right now. Well, not now, but in the story now. Okay, so me and my mom used to live in Edmonton, Alberta, and, okay, so when we lived there, we were living with a family friend when I was 7, and the family friend had a dog. It was a really pretty dog, so nice. It was a puppy too, I think. Was it a puppy? I don't remember. It was such a nice dog. It was a golden retriever mixed with something else. It was so pretty. I was in love with him. His name was Butter. Yeah, but he was the sweetest dog ever. And I remember, we lived with him, and he was like, Butter's like your best friend, he's gonna, he'll protect you, whatever, he's there, he's your best friend, he'll protect you, you're safe with him, it's okay. He was the sweetest dog you could have ever met. And then, we lived there for a while, and nothing bad ever happened with the dog. He was perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. And then, so me and my friend one day, she was my best friend at the time. I'm not going to say her name because I don't have permission to. We're going to make up a name. Her name is going to be Caitlin. Caitlin. Yes, that's her name. Okay, so me and Caitlin were best friends at the time. We were like sisters. She was like, when you're little and you have that friend that's actually, I told you guys about her before. She's the friend who was in the story time where I went to, me and my mom and my little sister at the time, because my sister was a baby now. Well, in that story time. But the one where we went to 7-Eleven and then that guy tried to kidnap me or whatever, and then we saw him in his truck. Yeah, she was in that story time. But yeah, we're just going to use the name Caitlin. So me and her were at my house, and we were in the backyard playing, and the backyard was big. We were in the backyard playing, whatever. And then our neighbor, my neighbor, said hi to us. We were like, hi, talking over the fence, whatever. And she saw Butter outside, and she gave us a bone to give to him, and she goes, here you go, give him a bone, but be careful, don't, go around him while he's eating it. Don't bother him while he's eating it. And we go, okay, we won't. And we take the bone from her, and we give it to him. And he's chewing on the bone, and we're just playing, whatever. And we want to do, the hula hoops, and they're in the shed. So I walk to the shed, but when I walk to the shed, I make sure that I go completely 100% so far around the dog so that he does not bite me. I did not want to be bit by the dog. I did not want to bother him. Even though I didn't think he would bite me because he's a nice dog. He's never done anything like that. So I go completely 100% so far around him to get to the shed. I get the hula hoops, and then I retrace my steps so far back around him. And while I'm walking back to Caitlin, Butter gets up, runs, to me, grabs my leg, really, high up in, my thigh. He grabbed my leg in his mouth, in the air, my one leg was in the air, the leg that was in his mouth, and he started shaking it like it was a dog toy. like nonstop. He like would not let go of my leg. He had a hard grip so bad, and he would not let go of my leg, and he was shaking it like a dog toy. I screamed so loud. My friend Caitlin, she ran into my house, got my mom and the owner and stuff, got my mom and our friend who's the owner of the dog, who we live with. They came outside, they got Butter off of me, and they carried me inside, brought me upstairs to my bedroom, put me on my bed, and got like the first aid kit and cleaned it and put like the saran wrap on, or not saran wrap, they put the gauze on it. So yeah, they cleaned it, they put the gauze around it, and I have a scar. Well, I had a scar. It went away in like grade 6. So I had that from, I was in grade 2 when I got it, and it went away in either grade 6 or grade 7. So yeah, that scar was big. It was like that big all the way around my thigh. Like literally like, but like separated. So like if my finger could stretch all the way over, like it was separated, but it was like that big. Yeah, it hurt a lot when it happened. And then, yeah, and so then the second time that Butter bit me, I was getting ready for school in the morning. Mom was like, okay, like, we gotta go. Like, find your boots, put your stuff on. Like, we gotta go to school. So, I'm looking for my Hilary Duff boots, because I had Hilary Duff boots when I was 7. Because, like, why wouldn't I? So yeah, they were just brown, like, they were brown, like, velvety kind of feeling, I guess. Hilary Duff boots, and those were the boots that I was going to wear. So I was looking for them, and I couldn't find them, so I was going to go, like, because the way the house was, it was, like, the kitchen, and then off the kitchen was the living room, and there was a front door in the living room, and then, like, the other way, like, down, like, the kitchen, and then, like, there's a hallway, and down the hall was, like, a bathroom, bedrooms, all that stuff. So, now, like, in the kitchen, there's, like, this, like, 3 or 4 stairs that go to, like, this little platform area where, like, there's the closet where we kept our shoes, and then there was the door to go out to the back, and then down this way, there was more stairs to go into the basement. So I have to go down these 4, 5, whatever stairs so I can look for my boots. And Butter is just laying on the stairs. So Butter's laying on the stairs, and I want to go down them. And all of a sudden, I'm just standing there so I can, like, try and go down them or whatever. And, like, I thought he would just move out of the way. I'm just standing there. And my mom was like, go down the stairs and look for your shoes. I was like, okay. And I went to go, like, down the stairs or whatever. And all of a sudden, he sits up, growls at me, and then just jumps. Like, he just, like, jumped up the stairs and he bit my leg. Like, 2 of his teeth went into my leg, but my mom, like, jumped in the way to, like, block it. So he didn't bite me as bad as he could have, I guess, because my mom, like, jumped in the way and blocked it, and she got a bruise on her lower back, and I have his 2 teeth mark that he left in me. I now have a bruise, I have scar from that. That still hasn't gone away. Keep in mind, this was, like, a couple days, a week, a month, something like that, after he had bit me the first time, because we still lived with them. Like, we hadn't moved to Ontario yet, so we still lived there, because we had moved in that summer coming up. So the summer that I was going into grade 3, we moved, and I was in grade 2 when I was bitten by the Butter both times. So yeah, the huge scar, just that scar went away after a couple years in, like, grade 6 or grade 7, but the one that isn't as big, that you wouldn't think would last, because the first one was so major and his teeth were, like, sunken into my skin for so long, it felt like. you think that one would be the one that lasts, but the one that was just 2 teeth, my mom completely blocked it and everything, that's the one that lasted. Is like, it's still, like, I can still see it. It's still on my leg. Yeah, so that is the story of the time the dog that I lived with that was supposed to be really nice and my best friend, and had been since I was little, since I could remember up until this point, bit me twice. Really hurt. But yeah, so that is my story time. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the red button, hit the bell so that you can be notified when I upload and post videos. And I will see you all in my next video. Don't forget to follow me on my social media. You can follow my Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram. It'll be in the down bar below, and I'll see you next week.